Hi, I'm Dr Ruud from the Beuken. You may already have picked up my two previous talks on the Gay Theatre's history. This is episode 3 of 5, and today I'll be discussing the most successful of its early creations, a play about Robert Emmet, the leader of the 1803 rebellion. It was called The Old Lady Says No, and that might seem like a strange title. This actually refers to Lady Gregory, one of the founders of the Abbey Theatre, who rejected the play for production there. After Denis Johnston, the play's author, had been informed that the old lady said no, he approached Hilton Edwards and Miall MacLiamore, the Gates founders, who put on the play during their second season in 1929. The spectators who attended this first performance might have thought at first that they were watching yet another melodrama about Robert Emmet and his beloved Sarah Curran. But things take a wild turn after a few minutes when Major Sir shows up at Rathfarnham to arrest the rebel leader. During the resulting struggle, one of the soldiers hits Emmet over the head rather too sharply. The actor playing Emmet loses consciousness, and Major Sir seemingly breaks character to call for medical assistance. A doctor in the audience then climbs on stage to find that the actor has a concussion, and he dismisses the other actors who are crowding their colleague. The doctor also goes off into the wings himself to find a rug because there is a draft. While the doctor is away, the injured actor wakes up in a delirium. He believes that he actually is Robert Emmet, while a mass of shadowy figures begin to move and whisper behind him. The sounds and figures eventually resolve themselves into a familiar scene. Emmet finds himself out on the street in 1920s Dublin and decides to make his way back to Rathfarnham, rescue Sarah Curran, and free the nation. I'd say that this already reveals one of the central ironies of the play. Would Robert Emmet really have recognised the Irish Free State as the realisation of the ideal for which he gave his life? At the same time, the play also questions the cult of martyrdom that marked Irish politics and society during the 1920s. One character even observes that in Ireland, the land belongs not to them that are on it, but to them that are under it. Robert Emmet himself ends his nightmarish journey through Dublin by describing it as a wistful city of savage dreamers, so old, so sick with memories. But his final vision is hopeful. Some say they are damned, but you, I think, one day will walk the streets of paradise, head high and unashamed. There now, let my epitaph be written. After speaking these words, Emmet falls asleep again on the stage, and the audience comes to realize that the entire play has taken place in only a few moments. As the actor lies there in his original pose, the doctor returns with a rug to cover him. He looks directly at the audience and places his finger on his lips as the curtains are drawn. I'm wondering though, should we take this gesture to mean that only silence and forgetfulness can offer an escape from Irish history? Then why would Johnston dedicate an entire play to Emmet, which defeats that purpose? What I think we can definitely say is that it's left to the audience to decide what to make of their nation's history and what its role should be in shaping their future. And that's a debate that I'd argue is very pertinent today as well. Thanks very much for joining me again. Next time we'll be talking about a play dealing with issues of class division and religious discrimination in 1930s Ireland.